together we're going to be your seamstresses for this evening as we pull all of these great stories together. By the end of the night, we're going to make one heck of a patchwork quilt out of all of these stories. So,
I was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the seventh of 9 children. For 3 deaths. The first is when the body ceases to function. The second is when the body is consigned to the grave. The third is that moment, sometime in the future, when your name is spoken for the last time. We are all immortal, as long as our stories are told.
I was born and raised, I'm a 5th generation kid out of Fairhope, Alabama. Fairhope is in Bowen, predominantly white town now, but growing up, it was just us. It was black people. In fact, we founded the city in 1971, mostly for my mom at this point, going through integration. And so integration is looked upon by a lot of people as a great thing. Our community, when we had our black school with black teachers, and it was us and the way we were educated, right? And the principles, everyone looked like us. So there was this level of trust in community. It was the Fairhope Intermediate School. We had history class there. Somehow get to the civil rights movement. But before that, we get to the Civil War. And I remember being in class, I was one of probably 2 or 3 black people, and the teacher talked about the Civil War. And I felt so embarrassed and shamed because the way they presented black people. You gotta remember.
Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore. Actually, this is the first time I've actually spoken in front of a bunch of people, and I figured I'd just keep it real with everybody. The reason why I wanted to talk about Baltimore is because it's my roots. My mother used to always tell me, do not judge a book by its cover. The way my parents raised me was, we always opened our house for everybody. I just look at people for who they are.
A good friend of mine, he was more than that, he's actually like a big brother to me. And he called me, it was kind of a random call, and he said, you know, I've been struggling with depression for the past couple of years. And I got a phone call that Charlie had shot himself. And so, like, why would somebody do something like that? Is the fundamental attribution error. So it's applying judgment to a person's character rather than accurately applying judgment to the situation that caused the behavior 6 weeks or so of severe bouts of depression. And guess what that came with? Thoughts of killing myself. Spoiler alert here, I did not kill myself.
When I turned 40, my daughter graduated from high school. So I went through this journey of finding who I am, because now she didn't need me anymore. All of the conversations would end up talking about love. Love don't like me, and I'm not too fond of love. Relationship, and they said that they love the person just because they were who they are. Because in my world, you only love when someone does something for you, and you can do something back for them, right? Not just because.
For all of the people who have stitched me together as a person. I was born 77 years ago in Abbeville County, South Carolina, and my father decided to move the family in 1957 in February. And here we pack up the car and move to the big city of Pensacola, Florida, the city of 5 flags, the Spanish, the French, the British, the Confederate flag, and the United States flag of America. We both graduated in the class of 1966 from Pensacola High School. But Augusta Simon, to be one of, I believe, 8 black students to desegregate under court order at the time the schools in Escambia County. Have the courage to speak to people on the street. You never know how your stories are going to reconnect you. We will benefit by being interdependent, and education enriches and empowers everyone, everywhere. Thank you.
You were given a card, a call to action card, and so thank you you all for being here. We know that the Equity Project Alliance is about more than sharing stories. Though sharing stories is incredibly important. There's a group of us who are reading a book called The Crucible of Racism, Ubuntu, and that is the idea that I see you, that we walk around and we're really not seen. Well, I want you to know the EPA, with the EPA, you matter. The goal of the Equity Project Alliance is to ally ourselves with like-minded folks and some non-like-minded folks because we believe in the power of change.